Taurus Virgo Capricorn. Hey y'all. Let's look at your weekly forecast. Let's see what's coming up for you. So, first things first. Y'all know I like to sometimes pick a candle when there's a specific chakra that needs a little bit of love and attention, and orange came to mind. That would be your sacral chakra. So this upcoming week, it would be a good idea for you to focus on the things that you're very passionate about. Something about your creativity could be coming up, like your creative endeavors. It's important for you to tap into that. Also, if you've been in somewhat of like a hermit mode, it's time. I feel like this week it would be good to go outside a little bit, get some fresh air, connect with other people, make new friends, network, go to a new coffee shop. I don't know, try a new spot. Also, this week I feel like it's a good idea to pamper yourself. Get cute, dress up if you want to, put some makeup on if you want to, whatever it is for you, whatever get cute means for you. Putting on something that makes you feel sexy, confident, to tap into that sensuality that you carry within you. I feel like this week it's a good idea that you express yourself creatively and passionately, right? Like tap into that inner fire. Okay. Coming into your energy, earth signs, I feel really calm, like cool, calm, collected. Like you know exactly the direction you're going in. Like there's no doubts, there's no fears. Now it's just a matter of you, like, I don't know, just going for it, right? Just going for it. Yeah, look, the temple path, it just feels like you're on the right path. You're going on the right direction now, right? Okay, let's see. All right, earth signs, this is a general reading, so if it does not resonate, please don't force the shoe to fit. There'll be more readings to come. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Again, I am so excited to see the channel grow. Every time I log in and I see a new subscriber, I get so fucking excited, y'all. So thank you for joining the team and interacting with the videos, y'all. That makes the channel grow as well. So let's see. Weekly forecast for my earth signs. We are officially out of the Mercury retrograde. Now, I believe there is like somewhat of a shadow period, like a few days before and after. But I think that's why my energy feels so calm now. It's because I feel like whatever needed to be released during the retrograde, it was released. I feel like people that needed to go, people that you needed to like cut ties with, jobs that you needed to leave behind, I feel like you've done that. Like I feel like you've cleaned it up a little bit. So now this new phase that you're entering, it almost feels like a breath of fresh air, which is why I feel like there's a need for you to go outside, because just, to catch your breath a little bit. I feel like you've gone through a lot. You've done a lot of shedding as well. Here it is. It's like, yeah, you're coming out of a storm. It's been a fucking ride. Yes. With the Angel of Strength, this is the strength card in the tarot deck. This talks about, I feel like this is your confidence, right? Your solar plexus, your discipline. I feel like the fact that you were, it's like you had to endure it feels very difficult. Like it was, I'm not gonna lie, like your foundation was shaken. Things look very different, right? There's people that you were close to, people that you feel like were your best friends or they were family members. It's like you're having to leave certain relationships and friendships behind, and it was difficult, right? It's because now it's like you're having to rebuild, but I feel like during this process, during the shedding, during the changes, during the transformation, it's like you were able to realize how strong you really are and how confident you are in what, in yourself and what you value and your morals, your integrity, the things that you're passionate about, right? It's like you stood strong. And like I said, even though your surroundings may look different, I feel like you also came out different. You came out stronger and wiser. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like you're still going through it, right? Like it still feels a bit of you still feel the effects of the shakeup, but I feel like you're coming out of it, and I think that now you're on the side of it. The patience. So yeah, just be patient. Be patient. I feel like this upcoming week you're being asked to trust in the divine, trust in timing, trust that you are being protected even though things have really shaken up. Like your surroundings look different. I also feel like, for some of you, you've experienced, with these endings, I feel like you've experienced awakenings, right? Like you've had so many different sudden like realizations, like your eyes were it was like how can I put it? The definition of having the blindfold lifted, I feel like that's exactly what you experienced. Like it's like what you thought was once true for you no longer aligns, or you're no longer see it that way, or it's like it just feels like a complete transformation. Like it just does. But it was a difficult one. It was difficult endings. I feel like this upcoming week though, you're going to see the lessons in everything that has gone through, because like I said, I feel like you're on the other side of the storm. You're coming out of the storm, right? But I feel like there are still like certain lessons that you're kind of piecing together. Yeah, look at you. You had like this huge awakening. This week, all I can say is be patient with yourself. Because you are going to have moments where you're releasing, right? You're releasing past heartbreaks. You're releasing Jesus, there it goes. Past disappointments, because you're healing. But during this process, right? During your healing process, I was going to say there's something about you learning, allowing your emotions to show up, to come up, right? Like I feel like you're no longer holding them in. I don't feel like you're allowing it to just build up inside. I think part of this process is you learning to understand that we go through cycles, and not everything's going to stay the same all the time. Like, endings are inevitable, changes are inevitable. And unless you want to keep repeating cycles, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome, I feel like you're realizing, like, you have to let certain things go. But with doing so, it comes with inner change, adjustments, almost seeing things from a different perspective. I feel like for some of you, you're starting to realize that you are someone that's very connected to source. I think that's part of your transformation as well. Is like you're starting to realize how connected you are, how much power it is that your thoughts have, right? Like, I feel like you're starting to realize how you manifest, how your thoughts manifest literally into your 3D world. So it's like you're looking back at everything you've been through, and you're realizing, and I feel like some of you are really taking accountability of how it is that, you got to where you were, how you got here, and you're looking back, and you're literally like learning the lessons from everything that you've experienced. But in doing so, like I said, I feel like this week you're taking all of those lessons, and you're almost opening yourself up to a higher perspective, right? And looking at things from a higher perspective, which then allows you to heal and release, to forgive. And once you forgive, when you start to do things from love, out of just a place of love, I'm telling you, like, those things start to manifest in your world in ways that you don't even you don't even realize, right? You don't even expect, right? And I feel like you're starting to see that. I feel like you're starting to see that in order to get to a point in your life, or a higher point, or a more healed, how can I put it? What's the words that I want to use? It's like I'm talking to an earth sign that is ready for to tap into their higher self, right? No matter what. Like, they almost like looking at, I'm hearing escaping the matrix. And it's very difficult because there are things that you do have to leave behind. I feel like I'm really talking to an earth sign who's taking like their meditation and their connection to the divine very seriously, because as you can see, I feel like these cards for me are very spiritual. I mean, every card is, right? But I'm just saying, these cards like speak to me, like the way you're looking at the divine, the way you are taking the initiative to, it's like I'm picturing someone this week making it a point to meditate every single day, or set time for prayer, or just set time to withdraw and isolate, but to intentionally connect to the divine, right? It's like someone's spirituality is really like at the forefront, because I feel like I'm hearing, I'm just tired of doing the same. It's like the same thing, or tired of being sick and tired, right? Like doing the same thing the same way over and over again, like I said, and expecting a different outcome. So it's like, okay, I'm doing something different. Like I'm going to look at things differently. I'm going to move differently. I'm going to think differently, right? And I love that, because the way you look how much enlightenment there is. I feel like, I'm telling you, I feel like I'm talking to an earth sign who is literally becoming enlightened. Exactly. I feel like you're being initiated to your higher self. For some of you, you could be having even dreams that, like past life dreams that reveal certain parts of yourself that need healing. So don't be surprised if you see a lot of dreams of yourself as a child, or if you have children, maybe seeing your children in your dreams, and it almost feels like they're going to be representing you, how you were as a child, or what you were missing, or what you needed as a child. That's very significant. That's very specific, but I don't know. I'm picking up, like I said, on an earth sign who is really focusing on their higher self right now. Becoming, I'm hearing awakening, having a deep awakening, like deep transformation. Someone that's letting an old version of themselves completely die. And that's after a period of things just completely falling apart, right? After destruction came. It's like, I don't know if someone went through, I'm hearing maybe finances, like their money was shaken up. But like I said, I feel like it was divinely guided, because there's a higher purpose here. There is a need for you to follow your North Node. And in doing so, tapping into your higher self is going to hide you. It's going to hide you. I didn't mean to say that. Maybe you do need to go hide for a little bit and go meditate. But it's going to guide you. It's like, the northern star, or the North Star, right? And it's, we're entering Christmas time and that good, all that jazz, right? But I feel like a lot of you, and the Hangman at the bottom of the deck again, I feel like a lot of you are being, I want to say forced, but I don't, because we do have free will, right? I do believe in free will to a certain extent, but that's a conversation for another day. Anywho, I feel like you're looking at, it's like you're being forced. You're at a point in your life where it's like you've been repeating the same thing over and over and over again, and you're like, I'm tired of getting the same results over and over and over again, right? So now it's like, okay, I gotta fucking change some shit up. Like, I clearly have to switch something. And I feel like instead of going outside of you, like looking for outside validation, like maybe hitting your friends up and being like, yo, where's the new, where are we meeting up at this weekend? Like, I'm hearing, where's the hoes at? Like, you're not doing that, right? Like, I feel like instead you're withdrawing. I'm feeling with the hermit. I do feel the hermit mode, but almost... No, I don't. This is how I feel it. It's not that you're withdrawing to like stay in a house in a room locked up, right? I feel like you're withdrawing more so where you're learning to do things by yourself, like solo. Like if you want to go out and go on a date, I feel like you're setting reservations for yourself, and you're getting dressed up, getting cute, or whatever, and taking yourself out on a date. Like, you're not waiting for anyone else to do it for you. I feel like you're romanticizing your life. How you actually want to fucking live it. Like, it's like you're taking manifestation to a whole nother fucking level. What is this? What is this? Storm warning. Okay, so before I get some tarot, you guys, before we get into the clarifying, go ahead and tap that screen, tap the thumbs up, show a little bit of support, engage with the video, engage with the channel. Look what wanted to come out. The star. Hi, this is Aquarian energy. So it's you see his little sweater, the Santa sweater. For some of you, you could be having a like ugly sweater party coming up, but with the star energy, literally, it's like the shakeup that happened. Everything I just pretty much said is like confirming whatever you just went through, it was supposed to put you on your on your north node, your north, how can I say it? On your purpose, your life purpose. Why can't I fucking think? Like, what is wrong with me right now? Jesus. My goodness. But yes, it's like you had to learn how to balance your emotions, especially during shaky and difficult periods, testing times, right? Like you had to learn how to, like I said, even heal certain parts of yourself that you didn't even know were there. Or maybe you neglected for a very long time or acted like it didn't exist for a long time. And then finally you were like, you know what? I need to do something about it. And I feel like you're literally being led to the person that you were supposed to become this entire time. I don't know if that makes sense to you right now, but I know it will. I feel like this reading is very deep. I usually don't do readings at night because at night they do tend to get a lot deeper. But here we are. The Five of Swords and the Three of Cups. So it's almost, look, the Hermit. There's the little Hermit right there. There's the Hermit and the Lovers. So for some of you, it's like I'm telling you, it feels like you had to leave a lot of people behind, especially people that, made you feel like there was competition or envy or jealousy. These are people that you once, like, I'm hearing chopped it up with, party with, celebrated with, people that were close to you, right? But it was almost like, and I'm not saying you're leaving everyone or everything out. I think you're just detaching, or you're almost just doing things for you right now, right? You're taking the energy away from certain situations at this moment, and you're pouring into yourself right now. And I feel like there's movement forward for you. Like you're coming out of it. Exactly. Because you're doing the healing work, I feel like this week you're going to start to feel, like I said, you're coming out of that. I'm hearing coming out of the dust. I feel like you're coming out of the storm. You're on the other side of the storm. For some of you, you're coming out as a leader. You're coming out as someone, I'm hearing a master. Someone who is able to run an empire. Someone who is wiser. Someone that can share the knowledge with other people. I feel like for some of you, something about communication could also be very significant. Like there's something that either your calling could be with, I'm hearing either motivational speaker, or there's something about you being seen in that public eye, like for speaking or saying something, teaching other people how to heal, or teaching people how to come out of difficult situations, right? And doing it with integrity, and doing it with respect, doing it with loyalty, doing it with intelligence and organization and discipline. Like I feel like there's something about that you're awakening to. For some of you, you could be getting some sort of communication coming in from an Aquarius. That's very specific as well. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There is this feels like a very, like a side note, but there was some communication. I don't know if there was some that made you feel possibly or doubt whether or not you should invest into something. This can be investments having to do with money, finances, but there was some conflict here. There was family fights about money or something like that. There was money, there were yeah. There's a lot of pentacles here, so definitely arguments when it comes to money. Like who gets what or who's giving to who. Maybe that was the shakeup, right? Maybe there were how can I put it? The shakeup was finding out maybe family members weren't really what you thought they were, right? There was envy there were arguments, there were lies, there were betrayal, there was like, selfishness. People just wanting to win at all costs, right? Like I don't even but it does feel like this is family, that there's somehow like family here involved. But it's, I don't know, maybe some sort of investment or plan did not work out, and that shook up the foundation. And for some of you, you're having to heal maybe your finances, or that's what, that was what you were, that's what shook something up, right? Something about with your money, or there was something that you planned or invested in or were putting into that just did not work out how you expected it. But you didn't keep you stuck, is the point I'm trying to make. Like, you're not letting it keep you stuck. Like, you're moving forward. And I think now you're realizing that you're moving forward because there is a higher purpose here, right? There is a higher purpose, and you're allowing for divine timing. You're allowing for, yeah, there it is. Victory, success, recognition. For some of you, this could be in regards to a relationship. Maybe you thought that it's something that you were investing in was not working out or was not moving forward. But I feel like something about patience and divine timing, right? There's something coming up this week that is still going to work out in your favor. Like, it's still going to work out exactly how you wanted it. Even though the shakeup, there was a little shakeup. I'm hearing there was a little hiccup. There were other people involved. Family members could have gotten involved. Money issues could have gotten involved, but that didn't stop. Like, that's not stopping the show, I'm hearing. That's not stopping your shine. You're still going to be recognized. People still look up to you. Not the devil trying to get in the way. I feel like with you, for some of you, you had to face the devil. You had to fucking face off with the devil himself. And that's what caused this whole shakeup. It's like you had to be strong. You had to be courageous. You had to, I'm hearing you, it's like you had to, something about self-respect here. It's like you have literally been facing, for some of you, envy or attachments, codependency, obsessions, addictions, things that have kept you bound. And I feel like you're coming out on top. You're coming out on top. You're being celebrated. You've had to let certain things just shatter, right? Just let it fall apart. You're like, fuck it. So it's like I'm hearing somebody say, I feel like the only way I can win this battle and move forward is by surrendering, right? Letting the divine handle this battle. For some of you, you had to really surrender, like saying, you know what, I can't fucking fight this by myself. I need you, God, or I need you, whatever. Like, I need that. I don't know, something about your spirituality, something about your connection to source is what's giving you that strength and courage to break free from whatever it is that could have been holding you back. I feel like this week There you go. You're fighting. You're fighting, you're standing your ground, you're not going back, you're not falling for the temptations, you're not falling for the addictions, you're not falling for the toxic patterns and the toxic people. And it's almost like you're being protected by the divine. You're being protected because you're seeing right through people. You're being protected because there's people who are around you who are also like, they see your vision, they see what you're doing. So they're showing up to protect you as well. Like, you're no longer fighting a battle by yourself. I feel like at this point, the fact that you are doing exactly what you've been called to do, there are people who are now willing to speak up for you, speak up for what you do, because they respect you, because they look up to you, because something about your reputation is what's protecting who you are. Even if there's someone trying to come in and create chaos this week or create problems, or I'm hearing give you, I'm keep looking at this gift. So I don't know if someone might try to like give you something. Like, I don't know if there's like gifts with strings attached, or there could just be temptations here where someone comes to give you something or offer you something. And the moment that you feel like, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Your dad. Sorry, y'all. My daughter had her phone in here. Yeah. So even if there's little gifts or somebody trying to give you a little something or whatever, or there's temptations, or I don't know, right? It's like you see right through this. I feel like, and that's gonna be part of, um, the divine being your protection. It could be seeing the number 777. You have 3 sevens here. All right, what is the 7th chakra? Archangel Michael. Oh, not Michael. Uriel. Sorry. Yeah, there's heavy protection here, y'all. Also, something about your crown chakra. So, wearing hats, just something about protecting your crown could be significant as well. Or working with amethyst. Let's see. Yeah, you're focused. You have the way you're just looking straight out, like, at your goals. Like, you're focused on your money, you're focused on your career, your business. It's like you put the bullshit behind you, right? You're like, I see it, I peep it. I have my boundaries set straight. I'm focused on my passion. I'm focused on my creative endeavors. I'm focused on, I mean, you already done said it's above me now. Like, whoever comes in with the bullshit, you're like, I'm not even, it doesn't even face you anymore. You're unfazed. You're like, I'm looking at things from a higher perspective now. It doesn't, whoever or whatever tries to try me at this point, it doesn't, look, because people are gonna, I feel like there's people that might try to say or do something to try to bother you or try you, or I don't know. But I feel like you're too high. How can I put it? You're in a different energetic realm. Let me just say, like, hopefully it makes sense to you. It just feels like you're no longer aligning with the bullshit. Exactly what I'm trying to fucking say. Like, the full energy, the Ace of Wands, like, you're on this new beginning, new adventure. The passion is like it's exciting. You're just excited to try new things, new environments, even go on a different career. For some of you, there is a need, don't be a little, don't be foolish when it comes to your passion stick. I'm talking to my masculine, divine masculine. Something about you wrapping that shit up, okay? Passion stick, the fool and the devil right here. Don't be foolish now. Don't do nothing stupid. Yeah, don't. There could be someone coming in here telling you that they want to work on things, but they could be just rushing in and with some lustful energy here. So just be aware. I feel like that could be a side note for some of you. I feel like they want to rush in because they see you shining. They see you doing good. They see you focusing on your money. They see you making the money. They see you booked and busy. And I feel like for some of them, somebody could be rushing in just trying to slang something. Just slanging some things. And you need to block it out. Because it could be just showing up with just foolishness. Okay? Foolishness. I feel like your intuition has already told you this. I feel like for some of you even have dreams about it, where this person is just, they just there for a good time, not a long time, right? Like they just coming in for one thing and one thing only. Especially if this person just comes out of left field and they're like, hey, what's up? What you doing? What you doing this weekend? What you got going on? Let's meet up. You want to go for lunch? No, I don't. You're focused. I feel like this week we're not letting any distractions here. I feel like right this week you're really got your guard up. You really got your. It's like you're too busy working hard on business here, or money, or even your spiritual practices, right? For some of you could have children, so that's at the forefront as well, right? Priorities. I feel like right now priorities are big for you, and dick ain't one of them. I'm just saying. You see how your back is turned. I'm just a messenger. So I'm sorry, divine masculine, or even if it's you, divine feminine, and this lustful energy, right? Like, all I'm saying is watch your back. Y'all can see the cards. You see where it's coming. Watch your back. I was picking up on that little, that gift. Somebody want to give you something, but they could be expecting something in return. For some of you, this could be money, gift, like somebody sending you a little cash app, like, hey, go do XYZ, so we can do XYZ. No. You can send a cash app, but that's it. That's it. We focus, we grinding, we're no. Just no. Play with your mama. Don't play with me. I got things to do. And I feel like exactly that's the energy you are absolutely in, because there's goals here. I see you really focusing on a specific something when it comes to your business or your finances. For some of you, you could have a business where you're deciding to take it in a whole new direction. So that's a big deal. I'm hearing rebranding for some of you, and that takes a lot. That's a big change, because I am picking up on the changes here. So it's like I'm seeing where an investment didn't work out how you thought, or something just didn't work out, right? But you're not going to stay in the bullshit. You're just like, you know what? I'm not going to just dwell in what hasn't worked out. I need to keep moving. And I see you doing so this week. And that's going to bring a lot of attention your way. And I'm not going to say all attention is good attention. Like I said, not all attention is good attention. I'm going to say it one more time. Not all attention is good attention, because I'm prepping y'all. Someone coming in is coming in with foolishness. Okay? They're going to come in trying to say, hey, I'm ready. Let me get one more on this Knight of Swords. Who is this Knight of Swords? Yeah. And whoever it is, block it. Whoever the fuck it is, block it. And it's case closed. You already closed this case. Whoever this is someone that you've already, and that's the truth. Okay, Spirit is talking. I'm telling y'all, whoever this is coming in this week, you already done closed the cycle. You already done seen the truth and who this person is at their core. You already know. Whoever this is, it's done and over with, okay? This could be a Capricorn, it could be a Gemini, it could be a Leo, it could be, you have a lot of major arcana right here. Yeah, there's heavy Capricorn energy here, Aquarius energy for sure. What else? Of course, Virgo energy is here. Okay, let me get y'all a message to close it out. There's a need for you to really, really look at whatever it is that's coming in for some of you. There is an energy of a new beginning, though, that something about your sensuality, like you're looking really fucking good. I feel like this week you look good, you're glowing, you smell good. Like I said, your money's looking good. You look like a fucking bag of money. So there's a need for you to really protect your energy. You see how she's wearing a crown and is covering, like she's literally covering her head. Her whole head. And then this one as well, she's wearing a crown. Definitely something about your crown chakra. Amethyst for sure. It may be a good idea for you to sleep with amethyst. And I knew I was picking up on that sacral chakra, and here's that lustful energy that I was picking up on. So protect. Even if it's not someone that's foolish, something about protection. So wear protection, like if this is someone coming in and you want to get a little freaky, I mean, go for it, sis. There ain't nothing wrong with it. We're all grown here, or bro. But wrap it up. That's all I gotta say. Okay. There's heavy, like a heavy energy here of protection. So, let's see. All that glitters and gold. Listen, I'm not making this shit up. There's another 7 right here. 16 could be significant. Somebody could be 16 years old. But there's 16 here. I mean 7. There's a lot of fucking 7s here. Okay. All that glitters and gold. I did say something about a gift. I kept saying that. So somebody may try to gift you something that you may not even need to take. Okay? Like you may need to turn it down. Like you need to turn it down all the way. All attention ain't good attention. Okay? All right. Let's see. It says, it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trapping of status, or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all that glitters is gone. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or the person? So there is a need for you to, I feel like this week you're going to need to really tap into your discernment, right? I feel like there could be someone rushing in because I do see someone coming in. They could be offering you something shiny, something that sounds good, something that may even look good, something that may even take you to the next level in your career, but is it really what you want? There may need to be a need for you. There's a lot of needs. I keep saying need. Need. Take time and meditate before you take this leap of faith, okay? Before you take the risk, before you move forward, there's a need to analyze what's being offered here. You see how she's looking down at this coin? She's looking down at it. She's analyzing it. So I'm seeing the mask. Whenever I see mask here, I feel like there is someone here wearing a mask somehow, some way, shape, or form. I'm not liking this energy right here. I'm not. And I feel like, but for some of you, you've already gotten some sort of, like I said, dreams that's going to help you prepare for whatever is coming in, okay? All right, Earth signs. That's all I got for you for your weekly forecast. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Thank you again so much for all of the support. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.